we're taking a look at their K600 robot vacuum cleaner. This is a really awesome robot vacuum cleaner that's really ideal for people who don't have a lot of time to waste, vacuuming their entire house. And of course, they need something kind of quiet but powerful at the same time, where you might have pets or kids who constantly make a mess and whatnot. We'll get into exact specifications in just a second. But for the most part, it's your usual robot vacuum cleaner, which means you press a button on either the top of it, or you can just press a button on the remote that comes with it, and it will start right up and start cleaning the entire house. It also has a bunch of tech built into it, which prevents it from crashing into things. For example, anti-collision sensors built directly into the front of it. It also has drop sensors to detect stairs and whatnot, and if you place it down on a countertop or something, it's not going to simply fly right off and, crash or hurt itself or hurt someone else. Then, of course, when the battery gets low, it'll automatically find its way right back to its charging station, and it will start charging right up, so it's about as seamless as it gets in terms of tech itself. So in terms of saving you time, this thing is pretty solid. So then, of course, the vacuuming tech. How well can it pick things up? Well, it can spin up to 20,000 rotations per minute to generate really powerful suction, 1500 PA of suction, and of course, it can run up to 110 minutes at that suction, and of course, this means that it can clean a good solid size apartment relatively quickly. With that said, it isn't too loud either. The problem I've always had with vacuum cleaners is that they take forever to actually vacuum the entire house. They can't get everywhere, and on top of that, they hurt your back while also being super loud, waking up your kids. That's not the case here, because this thing only comes in at around 55 decibels, which isn't too loud, especially when compared to your usual vacuum cleaner out there. Now, compared to other robotic vacuum cleaners, for example, we might have a iRobot 6 Series 6, and this thing is maybe less than half the price, especially with this deal they have on Amazon right now, where you're literally getting $60 off, so you can get one of these for almost $140. That's insane, and I would say that's as good a value as it gets, and it runs really well, and of course the suction is solid and it's quiet. It also has a turbo mode, so if you have a room that has a particularly annoying carpet, you're pretty much good to go in terms of that as well. Last but not least, you have to empty this maybe once every 5 or 6 days, which isn't that bad. Some vacuum cleaners fill up after just one usage, and so the bin itself is 600 milliliters, and of course that thing is really awesome. My only pet peeve with these is that it does pick up hair, and that's a good thing and a bad thing. You see, the brush itself picks up a lot of hair, and after a while it gets clumped up, so you'd have to clean that every 2 or 3 weeks, so keep that in mind when getting one of these as well. But with that said, you'd rather have that hair inside of the vacuum than just lying around on your floor where your kids are playing and so on and so forth. But that's probably my only pet peeve. All in all, it's got solid battery life, solid suction, pretty quiet, and it runs really well. Go ahead and check this out. Link in the description below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If so, leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. This is going to be me